Hey everybody, it's Peter B. Welcome to another edition of Tobacco Card Tuesday. Bright sunny day here in southern New England. Not a cloud in the sky. The sun's out real bright and it's probably bouncing off my face. Today, I'm here to talk about my all-star picks. Now, I don't mean YouTube All-Stars, which is just a popularity contest and pick your friends even though their channels suck. I'm talking about dead ball era players. These are my all-star team. So starting off at first base, representing 1915 Crackerjack is Jake Daubert. Jake is the only non-Hall of Famer in my list. I could have used Frank Chance, but Jake Daubert was a hell of a better first baseman. I could have used Chase, but he was a gambler and a thug. Jake Daubert, definitely the best first baseman in the dead ball era. And he's representing the 1915 Crackerjacks. And there's the back. First baseman, Jake Daubert. Second baseman, representing the 1911 T205 Hall of Famer, Eddie Collins. Eddie Collins had a hell of a career, first with the Philadelphia Athletics and later with the Chicago White Sox. This is a T205, the American League style, and there's the back. A little bit of residue from being pasted in an album, but even today, you have to say Eddie Collins is in the talk of the best 5 second baseman of all time. He was a very good player. Next, at shortstop, representing the 1909 E95 Philadelphia Carmel, is Honus Wagner. Now, I have Cy Young in the display as well, but we're talking about this guy right here, Honus Wagner. He was the best shortstop in the dead ball era. Oh, and dead ball era is like 1900 to 1920. After 1921, they made the ball a little juicier, and that's why Babe Ruth started hitting all those home runs. So this is Honus Wagner, and that's the back of it. This one right here is the Honus Wagner. So shortstop, Honus Wagner. Okay, third base, representing the 1912 T227, the minor extra cards, is Frank Baker from the Philadelphia Athletics. Beautiful card. These are hard to get. There's a Ty Cobb, and there's only 4 baseball players. There is a Ty Cobb, and he's outrageously expensive. But here is Frank Baker. And that's the back. Minor is extra. So third baseman, Frank Baker. Okay, left fielder, representing the 1909 T206, Sam Crawford. Crawford was a hell of a player. He played in the very early 1900s. I think he even played in 1800s. And a lot of his legacy goes back that far, but he did play up in the 1910s, because here's a T206. Piedmont 150 back, tells me it was printed in 1909. Left fielder, Detroit Tigers, Sam Crawford. Okay, center fielder, representing the 1910 T205-1, the Red Cross set. The front looks just like a T206, So if you just saw that, you wouldn't realize this was a T215 until you flipped over the back and has that red cross back. He was definitely the best center fielder in the dead ball era. So center fielder, Tris Speaker. Okay, my right fielder, representing the 1910-11 T3 Turkey Reds, is Ty Cobb. This is a beautiful card. The colors on this, I don't know if you can see it, are beautiful. It has the checklist back. It's a cabinet card. That's the T3 Turkey Reds. And that's my right fielder. Okay, my catcher, representing the 1912 T202s, is Roger Bershanahan. And that's him right here. He was the catcher who was first to use shin guards. As soon as he put a pair on, every other catcher went out and bought a pair. There's the back. He's right here. So T202. And representing right field, Roger Bershanahan from the St. Louis Cardinals. Okay. Right-handed starting pitcher, representing the 1921 exhibits, Walter Johnson. I absolutely love this card. One of my favorite cards. That Ty Cobb is too. And this Walter Johnson is one of my favorite cards. I love that image. Blank back. So right-handed pitcher, starting pitcher, Walter Johnson. 1921 exhibits. And then finally, representing a left-handed starting pitcher, 1914 Polo Grounds, Eddie Plank. This was a game card. You can see that if you picked Eddie Plank, you'd get a ball. And that's the back. And I guess if you played like this, you'd get a ground ball out to the third baseman. So left-hander, Eddie Plank. So those are my dead ball all-star picks. I hope everyone out there has a terrific Tobacco Card Tuesday.